Time for a bit of a tidy. That's more like it. Just don't look behind me. Hello everyone, and welcome to Rich's Rides and Restorations. I wanted to wish you all a very happy new year 2025, and I hope that the coming year is very peaceful and joyous for you all. It's been rather quiet 2024 on the channel, but that's because life has been anything but quiet for me personally. It's been a lot happening. In my last Christmas message way back in 2023, I explained some of the challenges that I had, basically work, family, and finding time to edit and do things for the channel. I could like film stuff, but when you spend maybe every other spare minute that you have during the week doing the editing, you have to prioritize, because this is my hobby, or one of my hobbies, and I have things to do. So for 2025, my resolution kind of was to each month just do one video or a live stream or a short video. Started off all right. January, February, had a workshop live stream at the beginning of the year, and then in April, we had a pretty bad time family wise, because my one of my cats, Mia, she developed spine cancer. So basically I had to look after her over 6 weeks, and eventually we had her put to sleep peacefully on at Easter, on Good Friday itself. So that was quite a rough start to the year. So I hope you'll work has been utterly like non-stop for me during the year as well. I have 2 jobs. I have a full-time job, and then I have a part-time job on top of that, which can sometimes feel like another full-time job. And the reason for that is I'm also a carer for my wife, who has a disability, which means that she's unable to work. So I work 2 jobs to support us and help make ends meet, and then any other spare time I can do this, and that's been very lacking over the year. I've basically, and it seems to be a theme among many YouTubers, especially as we are now kind of 4 or 5 years after the event that happened 4 or 5 years ago. That was a worldwide thing and changed people's working patterns, lifestyles rather dramatically. That thing. So a lot of people got into doing YouTubey things, myself included, at that time. This channel's been going for 4 years now, and a lot of them are, they do posts and things, or videos about feeling of being burnt out, having tried like doing so much and busy with other things, and kind of not being able to have time to do things to as good as quality as what they want, or be able to do, or just losing that kind of sense of enjoyment with the hobby, with the pastime. And some of them, they might have gone full time with that, with their YouTube, and I guess that frees up time to actually do it, but it brings its own challenge in that you don't have any money. This isn't unless you make it like big, like really big, and have multiple income streams from like merchandise and this, that and the other. This isn't something you do to make a lot of money. And I've never made any money whatsoever from doing this. This is just something I do for fun. So a lot of people have been saying they've been feeling burnt out, and I sympathise with that. I'm feeling much the same. When it came to, say, the summer, spring and summer this year in the UK has been like the wettest on record, or one of the wettest on record. Spring certainly, and I have a tiny little workshop here. A lot of all my stuff, you see my videos. Hopefully, if you see my videos, I work outside a lot in the garden. I don't have a shed. I don't have a garage. So if it's tipping down with rain, I can't get stuff done, or I can't make progress with things, let alone then spend the rest of the time that I have then editing videos or what have you. So it's tough. Middle of summer, I was just feeling burnt out. I was feeling demotivated, feeling exhausted from things with like work and stuff, family. I wanted to prioritize like other things. I wanted to spend more time with my family and visiting relatives, and doing like other things I haven't done for a while, other hobbies. So for example, I have a motorbike. Shock. I have a motorbike. So one of the things I did is I took that to a show, and entered it in the classic vehicles category, and it came first. in the motorbikes and scooters section. It was the only one that had turned up on the day, but if you want to if you want to win, you got to turn up first, in order to make that possible. So so I took that. I visited a local miniature railway, the Abbeydale Miniature Railway in Sheffield, in the UK, that was a great day out. They only open maybe 4 or 5 times a year for like running days for the public. So I went to that, spent a good few hours riding around on the trains, and that was great fun. I mean, it was packed with, mostly it was like families and stuff, because it's great out for families, for kids and everything. But if you just like small working steam engines or diesel engines, it was a great day out. And I did film stuff there. I've not put up all the videos that I did film. and then I also went to some model railway shows. So I visited Barrow Hill Roundhouse in August, I think, might have been July, and it was for the Deltic Preservation Society's show, model railway show. I spent a little bit of time looking at the model railway layouts, but also checking out the signal box, checking out the Deltic engines themselves, the big locomotives. Steamroller there. They were doing brake van rides up and down the line next to the roundhouse. Doing turntable demonstrations. So I filmed all this, but I've not shared it on the channel. I've put the odd community post on about it. End of August, I went to while I was visiting family down south, I went and visited the Great Central Railway, and took Keiko, my dog, and we spent most of the day riding up and down behind a Deltic, coincidentally, and filming some videos on there, which I have posted. I think the last short video I posted was of the Deltics and Witherslack Hall, one of the steam locomotives, on there, and that's just some kind of highlights from the day. So I've been I've been doing other things. One of the if you've not watched like my previous live streams, Q&As and things, one of the things I've explained before, so bikes and things, I've always been interested in bikes and fixing things and stuff like that. I've also been interested in railways, classic vehicles. One of the things I did was 20 years ago, I restored some Mamod steam engines, and last year I bought some, and I've not shared that on the channel. So I've got lots of interest in things besides bikes and stuff, things that I really like, things that I would like, things that I would like to share with you if you're interested. They say one of the things with YouTube is that, if you want a channel to succeed or to grow, you need to like stick to your niche and that, and only post like one kind of content. You can't diversify because it will just spread it too thin and you'll get whatever. But I'm filming content. I'm filming things that I'm enjoying, and I'm not sharing it. I enjoy it. I think people might like it, but then I'm getting anxious. I think I'm getting anxious about whether you guys would just hate it all and desert the channel in droves. But if it's the choice of me not posting anything or posting things that I enjoy and some of you might enjoy, what do you think? One of the other things I've been working on this past summer is I made a model railway. That was another one of my interests. I bet you weren't expecting, or probably actually you were expecting by this point. I like model railways, and I have a exhibition layout, and that 10 years ago I used to take to exhibitions. Not very many, but I think I went to 3 or 4 in the Sheffield area over over a couple of years. And this summer I built scratch built a layout that fits within a box file, like an office box file folder that you store documents in. It's quite common in the UK, well, less common these days. I basically scratch built let's call it a tribute to the engine shed down at the Great Central Railway in Loughborough. So I've got the engine shed there, and basically I compressed it, the track plan and the site area into a smaller space, and I scratch built it using Scale Scenes model kits, and using like cereal packets and other sources of cardboard and stuff. And I made this a small exhibition layout, which I took to an exhibition at the end of September here in Sheffield, and it was a wonderful exhibition. It was and the people were like coming up to lay out, and they were saying, "Oh, this is I've never even thought of doing something in such a small space," or basically it was done on a small budget as well. A lot of the kits and things were were free, or I made myself. So very kind of lowish budget, and basically built over the course of 6 weeks over the summer while it was tipping down with rain outside. So I did that. So if you'd like to see some videos of that on the channel, put something in the comments. Let me know if that piques your interest. So in terms of channel news, earlier last year we reached 1,000 subscribers, which is amazing. 1,000 subscribers, which is it's not something I thought this channel would reach, but we did. Amazing. So with that, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please press like, please subscribe, please hit that notification bell so you get notified when future episodes come out. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. And until next time, bye for now.